The land of the morning calm. The Sunday morning calm, that is, at the most exclusive country club in South Korea. The preserve of bank chiefs, politicians and company presidents. For those who've climbed the corporate ladder, this is the view at the top. A whirlwind existence of quality, service, prestige and indulgence. These are some of South Korea's elite success stories, retelling their old university days at tonight's reunion dinner at this top Seoul restaurant. What's excruciatingly embarrassing, however, is that another graduate of their honoured alma mater isn't sitting at the table, rather he's waiting on it. Would some graduates be upset to see a graduate who's upset. A waiter?
Yeah. Because some people say still, the graduate of the university, which is a high-rank university, is spoiling the name of the, our university.
At 62 years of age, So Sang-rok has become the most unlikely of trainee waiters. And he's become used to raising eyebrows.
접시 같은 거 빼잖아요. 빼다가 깨트린 거. 그리고 이제 그분이 이제 말투가 저도 이제 경상도 사람입니다만 말투가 경상도 말투 그대로 자연 어떻게 보면 자연 친근하다 그러지만은 그걸 안 좋아하는 사람도 있거든요. 그리고 그 부회장이나 회장직 되는 그런 손님이 왔을 때 그 사람 서비스하는 거를 좋아하는 사람도 있지만 싫어하는 사람도 있어요. 그래서 나가면서 그 사람한테 서비스 받으면 안 된다고 부담이 되니까 그랬겠죠.
That's because So Sang-rok is more used to dining at this restaurant than waiting on its tables. What went wrong?
Frankly, we made bankrupt.
When the giant steel producer, the Samai Company, drowned in its debts in March '97, Mr. So went down with it. Can you ever imagine yourself coming back here?
No. Too much headache. I don't like it.
In the vast family-run conglomerate, he was the top-ranking outsider, vice chairman of the company, and it made him a very wealthy man. When it crashed, he was unable to pay thousands of loyal and long-serving employees the millions of dollars in retirement funds that they were owed.
I made a decision at that time is the person like me should not take executive level of positions anymore.
So you never want to be a boss again?
No more boss. I'm not qualified to become a boss, I think.
인사이동 다음에 다른 사람이 왔어. 다른 사람이 왔는데 만약에 내가 갈 수도 있는 거 누가 갈 수도 있는데.
Instead, he did the unthinkable. He turned his back on the elite class, abandoned his old school ties, and this former high-flying exec became a waiter.
I don't think this is a dirty job. This is the job. I like it. I enjoy it. I think that's an honorable job, not a dishonorable job. My dream now, I will be one of the best waiters in the world within 3 to 5 years. That's my target. So I'm working very, very hard. My wife got me.
Sounds to me he may have to work a little harder.
One time, I'm very nervous was that 3 guests walked in, and I made some 3 glasses of the wine. And when I pour one lady, but at the same time I used my balance. I poured all the wine
on his head.
Head and broke. The sound was terrible. This is crystals.
And you still didn't lose your job? Lose his job? Not a chance. When the local media found out who was working at the Lotte Hotel restaurant, Mr. So became an overnight celebrity. The hotel cashed in on his name and he hit the lecture circuit. In a bizarre riches-to-rags tale, Mr. So has become famous for his humble new beginning. And he's too much the entrepreneur to pass up the opportunity.
I have a lot of fun to giving a speech to different group, and I enjoying the response very much.
Did you ever think you would find yourself doing this kind of work at this stage in life?
Oh yeah.
Big surprise to you?
I really surprised. That's why I'm telling to everybody. When you have a big problem, you cannot see even an inch in front of you, but never be disappointed. Even the sky fall down, you have a room to survive. That's a Korean old saying. So never give up.
Now he's zipping around Seoul in his chauffeur-driven car, telling his tale to whomever will pay to listen. In a country where the only acceptable way is up, Mr. So is making his fortune over again, describing life at the bottom.
경영인은 자격이 없어서 취직 시기 줄 사람도 없을 테고 취직하자고 말도 못할 테고 그러면 새로 출발하자. 그래서 지가 평소에 한번 해봤으면 하던 웨이터직을 구하기 시작했습니다.
Celebrity appearances, talk shows, and now, of course, the book about his life. It's already hit the bestseller list with a title Frank Sinatra would have loved. I have to live my life my way. So we could be talking about an international bestseller here.
Hopefully, someday in English too. I don't know, but.
Right. So you'll be the most famous waiter in the world, not just Korea.
I hope so.
Back at the restaurant, it's another busy night for Mr. So, with celebrity interviews to do, copies of his book to be signed for an adoring public, and of course, if he has time, there are tables to wait upon. It's barely a moment to contemplate how his biggest fall from grace may yet become his biggest windfall.
내가 비키고 한다.